Live to fly another day.
Helicopterground.com.
All right, see what you think. Does it look okay?
Yep.
Well, I didn't come over here and grab my bottle of water while I'm talking, because, nonchalant kind of bullshit. Are my glasses too dark?
Nope. You're fine. I can still see your eyes.
Because it is bright looking that way.
It is, ain't it?
All right, I guess you can hit record anytime.
It's been.
Oh, it's already recording?
I always record right
He's recording. Nonchalant video. We want to hear your flight school mayhem struggles, stories, headaches, mayhem. Yeah. We have now completed 4 FACs. We did Todd's commercial from Florida, and then we did Cameron's private initial from Florida, and then we did Robert, and these are all Hogs members. Robert just came from New Mexico a couple weeks ago, did his initial CFI. Last week I did Rich, his CFI add-on. All Hogs members, 4 completed, and we want to just update you on everything that's going on. Heather's been sending out a lot of emails. R44 has been flawless. Mechanics are coming out in between the FACs, catching things up. We just did our first 50-hour oil change, inspection, everything looking good. We're at 55 hours now on this overhauled helicopter. I couldn't be more thrilled. And what we were talking about today is we've got both of our FAC scheduled for August, so August is out. We just completed Rich, and we have a couple guys here competing last minute to take a last spot in July. We have one left, and we're waiting for the one guy to reserve a spot, but he ain't done it yet, so it's first come, first serve. As of today, we've got one more spot open. But the real point of the video is we wanted to let you know about, we decided since the FACs are working out, we're doing 2 a month. So we spend 1 week for a person, depending what they need, from 2 days to 4 days, finishing touches to do a check ride with our examiner of 22 years, who has now been given check rides for 34 years. It's working so far pretty flawless. And we decided that in between those weeks, when we're doing our maintenance and catching up on Hogs videos and Hogs things we have to do, we want to offer like a 1-day package. Like sometimes people just want to come out and just experience the R44. We do have we have a 5-hour course that Heather's been offering to people, but we thought, you know what? Sometimes people just want like a 1-day deal. So we thought, let's make a video real quick, let you know what's going on, let you know how the R44 is doing, and offer a 1-day. If you want to come out and you just want to come out for a full day, spend the time with us here, come, meet and greet in the morning, talk about what you want to do in the R44. Are you new to it? Have you been flying one? Are you getting ready for a check ride? Whatever the case is. Talk about what we're going to do a little bit of ground stuff, pre-flight, push it outside, get some fuel, go fly for an hour and have a good time, come back, sign logbooks, and then we eat lunch on the grill. We've been having a blast. Either we do the grill or on maybe a certain day we might have Jimmy John's brought in. But then afternoon, same thing. We'll do another quick pre-flight, look things over after our first flight, talk about what you want to do, go out, do a second flight, come back, do logbooks. The Hogs wall is being rebuilt right now. I was going to try to not have that in the background, but I forgot and walked over there. So we're rebuilding the whole Hogs wall, but don't worry, it's coming back. The pictures that we had up there, we loved the wall and we feel horrible about the way it looks right now. But a lot of the pictures had faded and we'd actually used Velcro for that first big round. And every so often you have to go over and, adjust and put a little screw in to hold them. So we've decided to rebuild the whole thing. Heather's categorized every single picture. She's going back and finding original pictures all together so we can reprint them. And we're going to use new frames, better quality frame, fasten to the wall better. We thought about making the wall digital, but we've decided to do a digital wall on our new website that's about to be released. So we'll have a digital wall online you can go see, and then we're going to restore this, and we're going to just take the size of the picture down, because you probably have noticed if you've been watching, the wall was getting full, and that center section I like keeping clean with the Hogs on there, and we're thinking about a new logo that's going to go right there in the center. So we're going to reprint everyone, fresh picture from the original photo, get them back up there, and just a little bit smaller to open up more room to keep the hogs wall going. So, hey man, you know, man, woman, in between, whatever, you know, the world we're living in. The R44 is doing well. We want you to come out and fly. So again, the idea is if you want to come out and experience the R44, come out for a day. Contact Heather, 574-767-1797. I'll put that down in the description box. Come out for a day, or if you want to come out for a 2-day, 2.5 day. That in between the FAC week, we want to keep those kind of light. But then the aircraft's sitting here and I'm enjoying flying in this beautiful weather and having fun. And it's like, you know, I'm kind of depressed after the FAC's done because I'm like, well, you know, I'm not going to fly for another week. And I'm like, well, hell, let's just throw out like a 1-day deal. Come out and experience the R44. And we do want to hear about go ahead and type below what struggles you're having, because we know it's a fact, right? We're hearing this every day. That's why people are coming from Florida, New Mexico. We have a guy coming from Texas next month, another one from Florida. They're coming from the outskirts of the US in the busier areas, because what happens? Busier flight school, you're competing with Bob, Tom, and Mary, and everybody else. One gentleman that came up here was ready for his check ride, but he couldn't get on the schedule for 3 weeks for a finishing flight. That's how they operate. That's how some do it. We're keeping this exclusive. We do not have an open schedule for Bob, Bill, Tom, and Mary. No, it's not how we do it. We do it, we're here for you. FAC, you come. It's catered to you. It's a catered experience. If you've seen the video from Todd, he explained it, right? It's now that you know the wall looks like dog shit. Everything is right here, okay? And it might seem pretty simple if you don't know, but people that have been here are like, they go, this is perfect, right? Because right here is the helicopter, okay? You come in the first day, we sat down over here, we lay out your books, get your logbook out, look through the FAR aim. Is it SFAR stuff we want to talk about, or a check ride, whatever the case is, everything's right here. Over there's our oil, paper towels, fire extinguisher, logbook for signing the daily log for each flight. Maintenance records are over there. Oh, we want to take a look at maintenance records? Boom. We grab them, we sit down, we put them back. When it's time to go for check ride, they go in the helicopter and away we go, because that's a lot of the trouble with check rides is, as we know, maintenance on aircraft, because they're getting not every flight school, there are flight schools that have great maintenance, like they have ground school programs. Some of them, as you know and we know, some of them are beat to death. They're run like hell and they get beat up and they're not always well taken care of. Everybody that's come here, when they peek in a panel to check oil or whatever, they're like, oh my God, this thing is so clean. Like they freak out, right? And of course, because it's a, what do we call it? Reconditioned, not reconditioned, it's overhauled. It's like a freaking brand new helicopter. And everybody that's come, it's like, oh my God, my flight school, they're all oily and nasty underneath, and it's not the case here. So we're spending the time and effort to keep the aircraft in tip-top condition. Mechanics come in on the week off of the FAC, take a look. We don't chase logbooks, they're right here. And it's only got 55 hours on it now, so logbooks, piece of cake, they're easy. They go with us to the check ride. We don't chase anything. And then I call for fuel. They dispatch like fire and EMS. I call them up. Hey, it's Kenny, we need 100 load for the helicopter. We're on our way. By the time I have it out on the ramp, here they come. Down the road. They're here like that. And then we take off into Class G. We don't have to fight with a tower. Most of the time the airport's pretty busy, but we got north and south runway, east, west runway, big airport. And that's what Todd was like, I can't believe you have this big airport and it's so quiet. So, which is good for flight training. Yes, you need to fly in busier places and you need to fly in towered environments, but it's also nice to come to a place like this when you want to have fun, enjoy yourself, relaxed atmosphere, and really go out and hone maneuvers. It's perfect. Video the other day, some dude said, oh, I would rather have the Raven too. Well, you know what? This is what we got, and this works for our purposes. It's a great helicopter. It's a VFR ship. We don't do instrument training. It's not equipped with instruments. That's not what this is about. This place is about experiencing the R44, getting good quality training in a nice, well-maintained aircraft, and I'd rather do this. This is way more fun than the $6 million helicopter I flew in EMS. Yeah, it was a great helicopter, it was cool, but all the politics and everything that goes along with that job and the hours worked and being overworked and all that, this is way more fun for me. I have a freaking blast, and this is the highlight of my career. All put together, wrapped into one. So, if you want to come out and fly, contact Heather, 574-767-1797. And also, I'm going to throw in a link down there for my 15-minute Zooms. I've got a few opened up. If you want to talk seriously about coming and flying, but please, serious inquirers, not tire kickers, and please show up if you schedule the time with me. I'll put that link down below. I've got a few open spots for the next couple days if you want to jump on and do a Zoom, talk about flying. So that's it. That's all I got. Anything I forget?
I don't think so. Come fly this beautiful bird. We have a good time here.
And you can text her or call her, 574-767-1797. All right, peace out. We're done.
Live to fly another day.
Helicopterground.com